especially in the AFC. If Lamar's available, this is a very good offense. They also went and got Odell Beckham. They drafted Zay Flowers. So I thought, as the league, for safety reasons, has pivoted to more of an offensive league, that's indisputable. That I used to call wide receivers icing on the cake. They weren't the cake. The cake was the O-line. It was the defense. It was the run game. Receivers were icing. No, receivers are now part of the cake. You could argue sometimes the run game is icing. You don't really need it. Safeties, linebackers, icing. You don't have to have them. It's nice if you do. So I thought this morning, counting quarterbacks, tight ends, running backs, and wide receivers, it's a pyramid of the best weapons, the playmaker pyramid. Now, I do think, obviously, receivers are far more important than running backs and tight ends, right? So quarterback's the most important, wide receivers next, running back, tight end. So let's do... These are the best, my playmaker period. Quarterback, running back, tight end, wide receiver. So at the bottom is Kansas City. Now, I know you're saying, oh, how? Yes, Mahomes and Travis Kelce are unbelievable. But after that, there's a big drop-off. Sky Moore, Kadarius Toney. I mean, there's a reason they keep moving guys. This team is about Andy Reid's brain, Mahomes' talent, and Travis Kelce. So they're at the bottom, which, by the way, in a 32-team league, only got 10 teams here. It's a good place to be. Next to them, I would put the Buffalo Bills. Again, they add Damian Harris and Dalton Kincaid, but he's a rookie. They don't get a lot of yards out of tight end. It's why they addressed it. I love the upgrade at tight end and running back, and I love Stephon Diggs. But when they can run the ball consistently, I'll move them higher. Right now, offensive line still in flux and in question. And Sean McDermott has not been able to build a reliable run game. Also next to them at the bottom, and I may have these guys too low, but I just got to see it to believe it, Jacksonville. I think Calvin Ridley is going to be a big hit. He got banned for a year because of gambling, but they've got a lot of young talent. This is the best Trevor Lawrence, because he's on a rookie contract, may ever have. Travis Etienne, Christian Kirk, Zay Jones, Evan Ingram. This is a really solid B-plus group of weapons, but I still think they're ascending. They haven't arrived yet. And then next to them, Seattle. Okay, it's a low ceiling with Geno Smith, but I do think getting Jackson Smith and Jigba along with DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett, that's a real receiving core. Noah Fant's good, not great. I like Zach Charbonnet, the draft pick, with Kenneth Walker, so you're less reliant on Geno Smith. But there's some real speed here and some real after-the-catch weapons. I like Seattle. All right, then the next level. And I may have them low too. But again, you got to show me. I got to see it to believe it. I'll put the Chargers up there. And why do I put the Chargers so high? Well, let's be honest. Austin Eckler's contract worries me. But Mike Williams, Keenan Allen, Austin Eckler, and Justin Herbert with a new offensive coordinator, they were a bad second-half offense. They were a very good first-half offense. I think the coordinator change matters. I do worry about the constant injuries to Keenan Allen and Mike Williams, but they drafted Quentin Johnson for a reason. Next to them, the 49ers. We don't know who their quarterback is. And I also think McCaffrey and George Kittle are getting up there in age and durability issues. Love Deebo Samuel, but he can get hurt. Brandon Ayuk's very good, not great. I love the coach. The coach is brilliant. Nobody in the league schemes more open receivers, but I don't know what they are at quarterback. I think they'll be fine, not great. Next to them, let's go with the Ravens. Okay, I think they're really, really good. Could be great. I just don't know if they're ever healthy. And so J.K. Dobbins off an injury. Odell Beckham off an injury. Rashad Bateman off an injury. Zay Flowers a rookie. I think they could be the fastest offense in the league, and I can't wait to watch Baltimore, and I do think they're a playoff team. But the injuries, or I'd rate them higher. At Thanksgiving, if they're all healthy, they may be top of the pyramid. Next to them, I would go next level, Philadelphia. I do worry about A.J. Brown getting squeezed out of the offense and complaining, and they have a new coordinator. But I actually like Rashad Penny, DeAndre Swift. Neither's going to give you 16, 17 weeks, but they're both high-end running backs. Again, the offensive line's great. It's getting old. You have a new coordinator. Could Jalen Hurts pull back a little? Maybe I've got him low, but next to them, I'm going to go Miami Dolphins. I think they have the best, most dangerous wide receiving core in terms of speed in the league. A brilliant offensive coach, and when Tua's upright, they were hard to stop. Mike Gesicki's gone, but he didn't block. They went and got a blocking tight end. They also have Raheem Mostert, a power running back with speed. Do I have them ranked too high? I don't think I do. If you look at the clinic they put on before Tua got hurt, people struggled to stop Miami. I think year 2 in this offensive system, a lot of points. And number 1, the Bengals. Second best quarterback, top 10 running back, absolutely the best receiving core in the NFL. It doesn't bother me they lost a tight end. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd. T. Higgins is a number 1 on a lot of teams. They've upgraded the O-line. There is my playmaker pyramid. All right. What do you make of that, J-Mac?
So this is tough. I was looking at some of the stats for offense last year, and the Detroit Lions offensively were 5th in the league.
So
their skill position players are pretty dynamite, maybe a little under the radar,
okay.
No superstars.
Okay, so that was the team that missed out. DeAndre Swift, a home run hitter's gone. You're depending on a rookie. We don't know. I don't know if they have a true dominant one as a receiver. They also
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
He's a great 2.
He was dominant last year, but okay, fair enough.
And they let go of a great tight end.
Well, for a reason. They didn't want to pay him, and then they drafted another guy from Iowa.
Yeah, but Swift's gone, the tight end's gone, and their best receiver to me is an excellent 2.
Okay, so how much of this is past versus projection?
Well,
because I would argue Aaron Rodgers will supremely elevate the likes of Garrett Wilson and Breece Hall.
But do you notice, I've seen Cincinnati be great, Philly be great, Chargers be great, Dolphins be great, Niners be great, Ravens when healthy, great. All of these.
Ravens?
Ravens? They do win 75%.
We're putting a lot on Odell Beckham coming off an ACL and Zay Flowers. And there are some numbers. I'm not going to reveal them now. We've got a long summer to go that shows Zay Flowers may have been overdrafted a little bit. Some stuff from college. We'll see. I would kick the Ravens down a tier. And again, I'm not picking on the Ravens today, but wait for the final hour.
You think Lamar's any good? He's a pretty good player.
Lamar decent, yeah, but this is what I love about these football discussions.
Okay.
You think Lamar's any good? Yeah, you spent a month saying he's never available. He's always hurt.
Okay. Do you notice the top 3 teams in my period have something in common? Great receiving targets.
Yeah.
They don't all have great backs, but I mean, Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill. You can't single cover either. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Boyd.
Yeah.
A.J. Brown, Donovan Smith. So I judge Devontae Smith. I am very much a believer in wide receiving cores significantly more important than running backs and tight ends. That's why, like, Kansas City's got the best quarterback and the best tight end. The receiving core's kind of a grab bag of young guys. I think Sky Moore could be good. I honestly think the receivers are less valuable than Andy Reid's brain.
Right, so that's the quirky thing here. Like, Andy Reid is so good. Patrick Mahomes is otherworldly. So you can just plug in anybody, and it's going to work, right?
If the Niners had a quarterback today that was even Kirk Cousins, Niners would be number 1. They have no flaw. They have a dominant tight end.
I guess calling it a playmaker pyramid, it shouldn't matter who the quarterback is, right?
No.
Your playmakers are going to get it to Debo in space.
We argued about that this morning. A quarterback in 2023 is a playmaker. The pocket guy is drying up. Lamar's a playmaker. I mean, look around. Burrow's a playmaker. Jalen Hurts is a playmaker.
CeeDee Lamb, Tony Pollard, Dak Prescott.
Tony Pollard's coming off
come on.
A major injury.
Yeah.
They lost their top tight end. And if CeeDee Lamb twists an ankle, that's a bad receiving core. I don't know. I think this is utterly brilliant.
It's not bad. I like it.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.